you have papers for me?
You just set up your camera
On the papers. Thank you, guys.
And the critique sheet. Underneath the camera.
Again. There we go. Which one is it? This one?
Yes.
Okay. This is going to be an interesting beginning to the video.
Is it recording?
Yes, it had that whole time.
Oh, man.
Okay. And 5, 4, 3, 2. Oh, I just pressed on 5. Hello, humans. This is a public speaking class, and I'm up here speaking in public. You can clearly see. Since the book is called Natural Speaking, thought that people, when they naturally speak, they don't prepare something. They come unprepared. They don't come preparing what they're going to say. You know, it's natural. So naturally, I stayed up the whole night last night, not preparing, just kind of putting this really crappy outline together, so it would come off natural. Instead of this rigid written thing, the lack of knowledge would be genuine. It would be genuine, natural speaking. And I realized the sleeplessness is showing itself silhouetted on my face. When I went to the bathroom, I seen my eyes are bloodshot. And it really looks like I'm high. I'm not high. I guarantee you that anyone dumb enough to come to this class, I would have like the rudest 420 awakening. Can you imagine? You're sitting right here, they take the long way around the podium, and they forget on the way that they're walking up, they'd be mumbling to themselves like, floor's out. Gee. Gotta talk about birth. Birth. Man, that's crazy. And then they realized they were in front of a class and be like, wait, I'm up here and you got, tomatoes are deadly! Now that I have your attention, June 11th, 1995, I was born. Everything, I'm telling you, my mama told me, if you don't believe me, you don't believe my mama, then shame on you. It was Sunday, about 4 a.m. Kind of like what time it is right now as I'm desperately trying to finish this outline. It was rainy and overcast in Yakima, Washington, gloomy, like the outcome of this speech is going to be. I was a blue and purple baby boy with a big head. It's funny because my favorite colors are blue and purple, and my cap and gown would not fit my head for graduation, even if the cap was twice as big, literally. Seems like things don't change all that much. I still whine like a baby when I don't get my way, except that the baby food in Barney has been replaced with pizza and Breaking Bad. Now, I've came with everything memorized, so this will be an example of preparedness. My 3 topics that I'm talking about: finances in 1995, pop culture in 1995, that's when I was born, June 11th. And politics in 1995. Finances. Just like I'm buying time right now, you could buy gold for $388 an ounce in 1995. Gas was a little bit cheaper, $1.21 a gallon. Loaf of bread was 79 cents, and a new car was about $18,000. And I just went through paragraph 1, so I'm screwed. Next, here's some things about pop culture that were happening on that day in 1995. Lovelace Watkins, the famous singer, dies at 58. Luigi Innocenti, the designer, dies at 71. You know, old loyal Luigi, the man, the myth. I don't know who he is. Someone else I don't know, Rodel Novo, also died. He was a singer. Thomas Muster beats Michael Chang in tennis. Julia Larson wins the Adina Nobody Cares LPGA Golf Classic. Rondo White has 6 hits for the cycle in the 13 innings. Thanks, TakeMeBack.com. Great memories. We're still talking about it today. Poacher Johannes was popular when I was born, and also is misspelled terribly. My car's used for now. Now let's talk politics. Slick Willie, Mr. Bill Clinton was president. The World Trade Organization had just invented the General Agreement on Tariffs and Trade, short for GATT. The Drobner wave in the North Sea was detected, whatever that is, and the president invokes emergency powers to extend $20 billion in loans to help Mexico over the financial collapse. Donald would be proud. Chicago set an all-time high record in high heat. I know, so political. High heat. NASA loses contact with the Pioneer probe. This guy's beaming that. In a way, this is a great analogy with how I'm slowly losing contact with my vision and my chance at a good grade. As this last-ditch effort to come up with a coherent speech fades sadly into oblivion, like it seems my life has begun to following senior year, and I come full cycle to the crying, stupid, blue baby boy when I see that big, ugly F on my report card, or maybe this was the day a great public speaker was born. Note to self, conclude the speech quickly. The teacher is starting to stare at you with extreme discontent. Your high levels of sarcasm are not being received as literary devices of nuance, but rather as a nuisance. And that's 5 minutes.
I think he should get an A just because he's really good at that.